But we got to start in the NBA because we got breaking news out of the city that the three of us gentlemen here actually met in Indianapolis, Indiana. Toronto Raptors forward Pascal Siakam has been acquired by the Indiana Pacers. The 28-year-old NBA champion is coming off 4 straight seasons, averaging 21 points and 7 rebounds. Last season alone, he averaged 24 points, almost 8 boards, and almost 6 assists. That's pretty solid numbers. Last 2 years, he's led the league in minutes played per game. This guy's out there. He's getting it done. You see me with my Pacer shirt on. We don't talk a lot of NBA on this podcast. We obviously have our douchebag category. That's going to happen every year. But the Pacers are my team. Like I previewed already, I met Max in Indianapolis. A couple years later, I met Wilson in Indianapolis at IUPUI. Go Jags. But for people that don't know, IUPUI is maybe 5 minutes from the Pacer Stadium. So we went to a lot of Pacers games in college. You see Queef Wilson's hat there. Wilson, give me your first thoughts on this two-time All-Star, Pascal Siakam, coming to Indianapolis.
Two-time All-NBA as well. But I don't know. I mean, when everybody was tossing out the name Siakam as a trade, potential trade, I wasn't that excited. I'll tell you the truth. I know he's a great player, but when you really look at it, do you think he's going to move the needle? But then again, you look at the Pacers this year, and it's Haliburton with not a bunch of scrubs, but just a solid team of role players, and that's really all it is. You could have, there's a couple players where you're just like, oh, maybe you'll give us something good tonight, but I will say, I was checking before we hopped on here. I think since December 13th, when the Pacers lost to the Bucks, it's every game there's 5 people getting double-digit scoring. So it just kind of makes me salivate now. The more and more I think about it.
Salivate.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm getting excited the more and more I think about it, because
grab a bib.
we got the most efficient offense in the league right now, and we got Haliburton, and I bet if you ask a person off the street, they don't even know who he is. So we're leading the league in so many different categories offensively. Defense is trash. So I'm hoping Siakam can maybe get back to his old ways and help with that. But I'm excited. I don't think there's nothing else we really could have done. So I'm glad we took a swing on something. And this is a good fit, I think. It's going to be a great time.
Max, the Pacers gave up Bruce Brown, who they acquired from, well, they didn't acquire, they signed from Denver from last year. Jordan Nwora, young man out of Louisville, and 3 first-round picks.
Oh,
okay. Pelicans were involved with the second rounder and Kyra Lewis Jr., but Pacers gave up basically 3 first-rounders and Bruce Brown to acquire Pascal Siakam. What do you think about that move and the Pacers looking forward?
Well, okay. As Queef Wilson just described the offense of Indiana. Okay, NBA is one-dimensional. We all know that. All right, it's only offense. So this is only going to improve your offense. Okay, now you have a big guy down low that could score the ball. That's to go alongside of Haliburton. Okay, because Haliburton's doing it all. Okay, but now he's got another guy to dish it to who can dunk the ball and shoot the 3. And he's long. So maybe you can get a steal or a block here and there. Don't get me wrong. But those numbers on the rebounds, those got to go up, man. Those got to go up. If you guys want to start beating some big time teams, you guys want to go far in the playoffs, you got to get more rebounds. And hopefully Siakam's the guy that can end up doing that. Because, I mean, who is it? Miles Turner down low? That's getting the board.
7 a game.
Yeah, exactly. 7. Yeah.
Exactly what I was going to bring up. Miles Turner fucked me on my parlay last week because he couldn't get 7 rebounds. You're 7 foot tall. You're hanging out around the basket, and you can't get fucking 7 rebounds. Yeah, maybe Pascal Siakam can come in, clean up the glass for us. Now, Wilson, we were talking. There were rumors about this week and a half, 2 weeks that Pacers were interested in Siakam, and what I said the whole time is that he's going to be a free agent this summer. So I don't want to part with any young pieces. Like you're gonna make a big offer for this guy and he could leave in a couple months. That worries me. What do you think about that?
I feel I've seen a couple people already saying that the Raptors have fleeced us because Siakam's going to go into free agency. He's made it known, I'm not resigning. I want to test free agency. But whenever the news dropped, the Woj bomb or Woj bomb, either or,
I think Woj queef.
Woj bomb, whatever. His sources, he's saying that Siakam's excited about the deal and he's expected to work towards a new contract with the franchise this summer. So he likes it. He was saying on a couple videos or a couple of the TV shows he appears on, Haliburton has kind of helped sway Siakam to really see it through and want to be a Pacer. And then even his agent was saying that he's excited to be at a first class or to have a first class opportunity with Haliburton, and he even mentioned Miles Turner. So don't look now. The Pacers got a big three. And I mean, JJ Redick, hold on. JJ Redick is a queef, full stop. But he was listing off some stats that Siakam leads the NBA in field goal percentage in transition. Haliburton leads the NBA in assists in transition.
Okay.
Pacers lead the NBA in paint points. Pacers lead the NBA in most layups and dunks.
Ooh.
And then Siakam is on pace to set his career high in layups and dunks made per game. So this is really sounding like a match made in heaven. So that's why I'm starting to salivate. I need to go get a bib. It's going to be underrated. They're not going to win the championship this year, but I don't know. But they're not. I think this is really setting up because Celtics are queefs. Jason Tatum, what are you doing? Do something. Like, you've been that guy for how many years? Go out there and fucking do something. Embiid, he's a queef. Sorry, Kansas fans. And then the Bucks, Pacers are 4-1 against them. So don't sleep. Just don't sleep.
Yeah.
Pacers are 4-1 against the Milwaukee Bucks. That's a huge record. Excuse me, right now this season. I like those stats that you pulled out from JJ Redick about the transition points with Haliburton and Siakam. And let's finish this Pacers talk with how far they get in the playoffs this year. Wilson, what's your prediction? How far do they get?
I think for sure they're in the second round. I don't know what happens after that, but they're in the second round.
Max, what you think?
I could definitely see a second round, but one more thing about those stats that you tossed out real quick was, I got to be honest. The Indiana Pacers look like a team that actually moved the ball. Okay, because you just brought up that there was at least five guys that were scoring at least 10 points. Okay, so that just goes to show you when you were just bringing up Tatum, Embiid, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the problem is that they're going too much one-on-one. Okay, not moving the ball. It's just clear it out. Okay, Tatum's got the ball. Okay, everyone just move out. Let's go sit the bench. Let's go sit down on the bench and then let him go play one-on-one. It's too much one-on-one ball with these guys. I'm telling you. And the Pacers, hey, it looks like they're actually moving the ball, playing team basketball. That is basketball, everybody. So, hey, if the state of Indiana has to bring back the NBA, please, I will root for them all the way to the championship. I don't think it's going to happen, but that would be great because we need to see team ball again.
Wilson said about five guys averaging double figures. I'll do you one better. Eight guys for the Pacers averaging over 10 points per game. I got a text from our buddy Zach here. Zach's real excited. He's queefing about this trade. He said Eastern Conference Finals. He said Eastern Conference Finals, and damn it, I'll piggyback with him. I'll go to the Final Four Eastern Conference Finals for the Pacers this season. It's a little early, but fuck it. Let's have some expectations. Why not? Yeah, Haliburton, like you said, Wilson, better for us than PG, our guy, Paul George.
Thank you, PG, for requesting that trade, because if he didn't do that, we wouldn't be where we are now. And he's at the fucking Clippers, so have fun over there.
PG for Sabonis and Oladipo, and then a couple years later, Sabonis for Haliburton. Yeah, it all comes full circle, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.